So bad decisions are rarely the result of a character flaw. And even if they were, telling someone to simply make better decisions is about as useful as yelling swim at a person who's drowning. Really bold strategy, zero effectiveness. More often than not, bad decisions come from a brain being under duress. So where our executive function is being run by a sleep-deprived intern who's late, hungry, and emotionally activated in the moment. And when you start to think, oh, why did I do that? You're not experiencing a moral failure. You're experiencing a nervous system that's having what we increasingly refer to in today's society as Tuesday. And here's a couple of reasons why. Stress sidelines the adult brain. Under pressure, our prefrontal cortex, the part of our brain that's responsible for planning, impulse control, foresight, it kind of goes offline. Intelligence doesn't disappear, it just switches to airplane mode for a while. Sleep loss is another reason. Sleep loss makes everything feel reasonable because you don't have bandwidth. When you're tired, rewards can feel urgent as well as justified. That text, that purchase, or that argument at 11:47 p.m. suddenly feels, strategic. And another reason is scarcity. It creates tunnel vision. When you have low time, energy, money, or support, what you can see in front of you in terms of options decreases not because you're short-sighted, because your brain is conserving scarce fuel. Willpower. This is really overrated. If your internal dialogue is, I just need more discipline, congratulations. Like most people, you're blaming yourself for a neurophysiological problem. So instead of yelling at yourself, try harder, try this approach. 1, regulate first. When you're struggling to make that decision, are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling tired, hungry, maybe a bit defensive? Pause. Do some breath work. Go for a walk. Drink some water. Whatever you do, don't try to negotiate with a brain that thinks it's under attack. 2, name the real decision. We're really choosing between option A and option B. It's usually short-term relief versus long-term value. That just sounds uncomfortable. And 3, consult tomorrow morning's version of you, the calm, caffeinated, non-judgmental person. Ask that person which decision they would respect. And 4, widen the menu. Is there a third option here that still protects what matters and reduces the probability of unnecessary regret? And is there a step you can take within the next 24 hours to move toward that decision? A lot of times better decisions don't come from self-shaming. It comes from recreating the conditions, asking better questions, and regulating a nervous system that's no longer driving like it's under threat. Your brain isn't broken, it just happens to be sensitive to physiology, environment, and context. And occasionally, it can be a little bit dramatic.